access! Nova Drift is in early access, which means it is still in active development. Features are frequently being added or reworked, and you may encounter incomplete content. As a community-driven game, player feedback and collaboration is highly valued. That means you and me. If you'd like to be involved, please join the Discord. Many of the game's features will be conceived this way. Discord is also best way to submit bug reports and feature requests. A huge amount of content is planned over the year, including new game modes, weapons, shields, bodies, mods, enemies, alternate bosses, and the full campaign. For more details on what's coming, please view the remap and developer vlog. Good luck out there in the cosmos. Jamerk, Jeffrey Nelson, Jamerk Games at Gmail. Yeah. Alright, and let's continue. And welcome to walkthroughs gameplay video of Nova Drift Steam Early Access. Intertwine. And I was just sent the key for this game a week ago, I think. I have to look back up at my emails. But yeah, I just haven't been feeling well enough to take on a space top-down twin-stick shooter. Just haven't felt well enough. Now I do. This game, by the way, came out into Steam Early Access March 27th, 2019, for the price of $14.99. And it is not only is it a space top-down twin-stick shooter, I think, it also has a twist. You're able to customize your craft, and I believe it's a roguelike. Okay, yeah, they sent me, the developers sent me a game mailer, gotcha. But yeah, roguelite. What's a roguelite, you may be wondering, if you know what a roguelike is. Roguelites have the same randomness as a roguelike, without the whole permadeath thing. Which I do prefer because, roguelikes just stress me out unless it's a game like, not like FTL. FTL, I don't like it being a roguelike as it interrupts the story. I mean, it's 2 hours long, but I never got to see it after like a couple dozen hours of playing or something like that. I'll have to check Steam. But off the top of my head, that's what I would think I got. Regardless, like Straight Millennium, I love Straight Millennium as a roguelike, as it's pretty much just a straight up walk-in random terrain shooter, which I like. And by the way, my good old Wii Pro controller's coming out again, maybe for its last hurrah, who knows? On my flash adapter, and the game does not have that kind of controller support. Does it have this kind of controller support? No. Okay. It's a twin-stick shooter. Well, it's a space shooter. It's a top-down space shooter. That's all I know so far. Like Asteroids. So we're going to see if, it requires the twin sticks. Fortunately, I got the Wu-Tang, which is specifically designed for stuff like this. Oh no, there's gamepad controls, but no option. This is slightly confusing. Maybe it's just in game. I would have to assume it's just in game. Like the menus aren't D-pad, which is okay. You can always get a mini wireless keyboard from iPassport, like I have, or a Bluetooth keyboard from Logitech or someplace. There's unlocks because it's a roguelite. The replay value is getting stuff, but practice and this. Learn. Evolution. By the way, this game has a lot of customization through gameplay. You control a rapidly evolving biomechanical ship-like organism. Defeat enemies to release orbs. which can be collected to gain experience. When you gain experience, your level increases. I'm actually reading. I don't know why I'm reading off the monitor on my laptop. It's further away. But you gain enough experience through levels. You gain an upgrade. Upgrades can be spent on to either swap out gear or purchase a mod. Gear defines the fundamental aspects of your ship, its weapon, body, and shield. If you may have no more room. You may have no more room. No more than one of each. Jeez. When you use an upgrade to select gear, you replace your current gear with a new one. Okay. Select abilities and stuff like that. Like they're not actual abilities. We'll see. Weapon gear allows you to attack enemies. Body gear defines your hull strength and thrust, along with granting various capabilities. Shield gear defines your shield durability and countdown. And shield effect. If you don't want me reading the tutorial, go ahead and skip a couple of minutes, or a couple of minutes you can find in the description, or skip videos if it goes too long. Mods or tutorials modify or improve the capabilities granted by your gear. There is no limit on to how many mods you may have, and you will never lose them. Even when you change gear mods, sometimes grant power in exchange for a disadvantage. Okay. Interesting. Survival always be, survival in these, and then these must be just steps. Survival's always be moving, getting yourself adrift. How about hammering off my TV? I never liked reading off my TV, except for console games are made for it. I don't have a current way to get to my monitor next to me. And these are just journal tips. Because of how my eyes are watery, so basically, you know J.J. Abrams' effect with the lens flares? Yeah, I have that normally. Overall, this is nice. It's not bad. Alright, let's game start. Just practice, please. Start practice. Aha! So it's only in game. I wish it was menus. And I am having issues. It's probably, if I had to guess, yeah. It picked up the Wu-Tang. Okay, switching to analog. There we go. Oh, wow. So it does have controller support. What's my triggers on my... yeah, this is the thing I don't like about the Wu-Tang in particular. It's the fact that you can't put anything on the mouse. It sucks. Alright, so I need to figure out... Hold on. I need to figure out exactly how to... make my frickin' Wii U Pro Controller 1. Hold on. Please hold. This will be valuable if you get a Wu-Tang 2, trust me. Basically, the Wu-Tang 2 can actually map itself to a controller. I just forgot what my triggers are. I don't want to play like a weird Neo arcade cabinet. You know, like those fight sticks with only arrow keys to play like Smash. Like, why would you want to play Smash with arrow keys when it's obviously meant for a stick? I am looking for stuff that's not here. I'm looking for a controller. Is there anyway? Jeez, hold on. I need a lower the air conditioner. Yeah, 72 is now my max temperature, where I just can't think at. Okay. Lowered it, so my 4-bug conditioner is now at 62, and my air conditioner is perma at 60. But it's facing a corner. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay. Because I generate so much heat. While thinking. The heck do they put controllers? Oh, Microsoft, why do you guys make things more complex than they're supposed to be? This is my first time doing this on Windows 10. I know where it is on Windows 7, just Windows 10 is Windows 10. That's an Xbox control. Is that an Xbox controller? Let's check. Okay, my mouse is being weird. Yeah, yep, it does that. It does that. Okay, I'm cheating. Apparently, it's not as easy as Windows 7, which is Windows 10. Connect it and have the Wu-Tang 2 unplugged, and that's not oh, that might have worked. But what I'm trying to do is get Windows 10 to consider my Wii U Pro controller as primary. That's what I'm trying to do. Where's the game on my bar? That's like never happened. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I need to plug in my keyboard again. I typed in controllers in Cortana, which by the way, Cortana does not work on my desktop. In fact, it just freezes. So if I was playing on my desktop, I couldn't do it. Also, people have disabled Cortana. And three Cortana's dying. So yeah, that's a kind of an issue. I don't know how to get to this normally preferred device. I'm not using the 8-bit receiver. It's not plugged in. In fact, it's not showing up at all on my primary controller. So let's try this. Yeah, I mean, it's not really the game's fault. It's more of, I mean, basically what the game needs is like in the flying game, the game needs an ability to, you have to play practice first. Yeah, the game needs the ability to switch controllers. Because right now, the game is kind of unplayable unless I just want to play with keyboard. Which you might have to with WASD mouse. I want to play with the controller. I want to play. Basically, what I wish for is control scheme. Switch to controller. Which controller do you want? Do you want your? Do you want your? Do you want your Wu-Tang 2? Do you want your 8-bit receiver so you can use your Switch controller? Do you want your Xbox One controller, which I'll be getting eventually? Do you want your joystick? Like, what's it called? But I call it the Falcon joystick because it looks like it belongs to the Falcon. It's an older one of the, I forgot who, but yeah, it's always been the best in the midline joysticks. You know what it is, the one with the lights. It's a great joystick, and for all that, it needs that bad because if you have, let's say if you have multiple controllers, let's say if you have a controller plugged in, and you use the keyboard, you can't do that. So that's not good. You reset progress, which is interesting. You don't like mouse controls, so thank you for playing in the game. The controls are simple. There's only turn, right, left, thrust, sure. Well, I mean, are we just using keyboard? What is the game trying? What is the game receiving? Because I can only thrust at the side. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what the game is. What the game is talking about. Left or right? Up. On the arrow keys? Oh, maybe it's just picking up my keyboard the entire time, and there is no controller support. No. Because my... Oh, let's try sticks. No, my spacebar is fire, which is right trigger. I need my little controller. No, I was just starting to use it. E, Q, shift, or right shift, left shift. Okay, let me check routing again. No, it's gone. Jeez. What is my left? What is my? Wait, what do I need? Wait, hold on. What do I need to? Oh, this is how you get into the game if this happens. You right-click on the taskbar in a free space. Click on this. Click on that. There we go. And my mic's probably desynced at this point, but that's fine. Like, how do I switch to my controller? Because it's also not doing that. I mean, it is obviously doing that on the Wu-Tang, which is obvious by the fact that my Wii U Pro Controller is shining the player 2 light. A. A is thrust? You're supposed to turn. Yeah, we're in a kind of pseudo controller, not controller setup. I'm going to unplug both the Wu-Tang and the Wii U Pro Controller, and then plug the Wii U Pro Controller back in. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this might as well be a Wu-Tang test video, actually. This is really interesting. The Wii U Pro Controller is not really going to work. Jeez. Oh, that's because the Thunderbolt got unplugged. Ah, yes, Thunderbolt. I can't wait till I get to play. Okay, there we go. When getting into the chair, almost knocking it over. Okay, now it's player 1 good. Now we can plug in the Wu-Tang. So yeah, I guess always plug in the Wu-Tang last unless you intend to use it. Also, I gotta stop getting up into the chair by having all my weight on one side. The chair does not like that. Okay. The Wii Pro Controller is still number 1. I wish there's a complaint to Windows. Windows, I would love Windows the ability to mess around my controllers, especially now since you want to be Xbox. You want to beat Xbox for some reason? You want to be Xbox? It is good. Idea. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I wish it appeared on the... Okay, a feature I would like is the ability to... A feature I would like is A, the game needs to appear on the bar always. Now you get back on the bar. B, I would like the ability to switch controllers mid-game. As you can obviously see with the Wu-Tang, you have an issue with Windows 10 thinking it's the keyboard when it shouldn't be. Oh, why are you in? Oh yeah, shit, keys. That's normal. Bindings. What is triggers? Left control, left shift. That makes sense for shooters. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, yeah. I mean, this is a kind of unique issue to me. But there kind of needs to be ability to pick your controller, like a flying game. And obviously I have it on keyboard, so why? Um, but that's not the issue. The issue is freaking, it's not picking up my controller. It's picking up the Wu-Tang. And it's picking up the Wu-Tang in the wrong way. Okay, I need to mess around with Windows 10. That's something you never want to say with a game. Alright, be right back. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, still does not work on the main menu, that's fine. I mean, I'm saying that as a person who can armchair PC game, but that's not fine if you don't have the luxury of having a keyboard in your lap. Okay. No, even that. By the way, Steam messed up. I had to reset the computer. It froze while resetting. It was not, or it took too long. So, yeah. Yeah, this is just. Yeah, for some reason A is both thrust and not thrust. I don't get it. It's like, what is, like, for one, I'm on control scheme keyboard, not control scheme controller, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Okay, let's try WASD, and it can be played with keyboard only, that's nice. There we go. This would be great for your arcade sticks, too. But yeah, it's just a shame that I couldn't get the controller to work. And yeah, again, in order to get it to work, what I would need to have happen is the ability to pick my own controller. None of this really easy to use console like nonsense that's going on. That was rude. I'm sorry. I've been watching too much of all the YouTubers. All right, let's try this. And also switch to digital so I can get the so I can get the less than millimeter response time. But yeah, so it's a Asteroids-like game. I knew that. There you are. Oh, that's no fair, getting hit by an asteroid in the middle of the screen. Oh, they curve to you, okay. Yeah, I've never been good at asteroid-like games. That's the reason why I didn't really play it instantly. With its fully Newtonian physics model, albeit only in 2D space. Drive by. And apparently you're supposed to get hit sometimes. Oh, what in the world? Oh, you can't bounce off the top. It's not one of those games. Okay, I'm getting it. Looks like it's not about space exploration, it's about arenas, gotcha. Yeah, we're about asteroids too. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Oh, we're both blue, and yet they're not on my side. That's interesting. Okay, that's thing to note. I guess you're your only friend in this game. I remember there's what was that called? When you can what is that called? There's a word for it. I just forgot. Getting a bit higher than I would think. But yeah, no, this is if you love your asteroid games. This is really good. It feels really nice with just keyboard, which means that if you have only a keyboard option, like actually this would work well on my Gemini PDA with just its keyboard. I've been trying to play PS1 and 2 games on it. Well, PS1 games, I should say. Oh, it's gonna come back and bite me, or not. And it hasn't really worked. It can. I can have my 8-bit dual controller, and it works perfectly. Like it fits into my card pockets, which is pretty amazing for that controller. But yeah, I just never been good with just the one thrust shooters. So, oh, that's not good. Random black hole. Or as the Chappie will say, in this full of shut up. Come on, move it. Oh. Okay, that sends you to another location. Gotcha. Oh, there's no reversing. I just gotta get my muscle control up, like this. Okay, see, I failed my muscle control checks. My muscle control checks. Sorry, I've been mumbling recently. Again, I got rid of that. Oh, by the way, is that my shield? That tiny little bar that doesn't mean anything on the top? Yes, that is my shield. I don't like that. That is far too small for your shield indicator. If that's indeed what it is. Is that your points or score? I'm not quite sure. Oh. Yeah. It works well on TV. It works well on TV. Did the game crash? Did I back out? I don't know. Let's try again.